¿Cómo está todo, mi gente? Bienvenidos a Ramble Radio. Here we are, baby. Ramble Radio 261. Eddie, you know what that means, right? For the Fridays.
We're sniffing a palindrome episode.
We are sniffing the nuts of a palindrome.
We're right up.
We're about to eat the ass of a palindrome. We're about to eat the ass of a palindrome, and and the nuts are dangling. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
That makes total sense to me.
Makes sense to me. It's here we are. I'm Jerry Rocha. That there is
Eddie Pence.
And you think it's just us.
Well, who else would it be?
Well, it is. It's just us. It's just us. All week it's just us.
Man.
Cody Villafana,
baseball week.
Our beloved co-host, has some issues. He's interviewing. So check it out on the Send Us Not podcast. Greg Sestero of The Room fame, Mark of Hi Mark fame. Mark himself is being interviewed, and they had some issues with scheduling, so it threw off his recording day today. And I was like, well, maybe we could do a Tuesday, right?
Yeah,
like we do the radios today, and then Tuesday we do Ramble proper, but he's got a screening. So, and I think it's of a new drama that he wrote starring what their faces, Diamond and Silk or whoever those are. I think
Silk and Perfume. Diamond and Silk are really in it. That's gonna be really good.
I think he wrote and directed a Diamond and Silk.
Is it a biopic about?
I don't know. I think they're playing themselves. Yeah, I think it is. And
Richard Pryor played himself in JoJo Dancer.
Why can't she?
Why can't Diamond and Silk do that?
Why can't Diamond and Silk? Is that their names? I keep forgetting.
Yes, I believe so.
Diamond and Silk. Diamond and Silk. That's who. Fucking. Ooh, man. Wow. But hey, man.
Lots happened.
Lots happened. Only guilty people plead the fifth. So I'm going to plead the fifth almost 500 times.
And defund that FBI.
Fuck these people. How quick those motherfuckers turned, huh? How quick those fucking Trumper pieces of shit turned. Boy, they were all Law and Order until Law and Order came for the actual crook that they worship. Like fucking, like a cult. And then,
Cody's working overtime.
He's got it run. No wonder he's not here today.
I mean, first of all, there was nothing there. Second of all, then he came
the
up
FBI
and planted the evidence.
And then now
he could just look at it and unclassify it.
Now it's fine. It was his to so it went from nothing to the FBI planted it to now. Hey man, it was his. I love it.
This may be some of
dumb
Cody's
conspiracies.
best work.
He's just been knocking it out of the park really for this. He's just been, man. It's so. But again, when you're in a cult and you have to kiss the ring of this dipshit leader, you're just going to work yourself into so many pretzels to figure it all out, to try to figure out your bullshit and see what you're. It's fucking great, fucking hilarious. I hope they didn't cremate Ivana, and I hope that with her corpse is just a mountain of papers, like Well,
if it's just a bunch of nude pictures of Kim Jong Un.
Of Kim Jong Un, not with her. That's what they dump in her casket. It's just naked photos of Kim
that he kept.
Yeah, I'm gonna bury the P-tape with Ivana. Like that's just right in there. Just a mountain of DVDs of the P-tape that he. It is. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh man. It's a funny time. It's a funny time.
Now, to get off the political bent, because we're not a political podcast. No, but I've been going back since they announced the Avengers Secret Wars. Since they announced the film Secret War, I went back and I started reading the original Secret War comics.
Yeah, with the Beyonder,
which is very interesting because then I did some research on Secret Wars, and the whole point of the Secret Wars comic was just to sell toys.
Yes, that was the first line.
The figures.
I had those toys. I had some of those toys.
So did I.
They were great. They were some of the best action figures.
They're some of the best
maybe ever. Maybe
except the Spider-Man's webbing would eventually rub
peel off immediately. That Daredevil is one of the best figures ever, though.
But he would bleed red on your hands.
He would bleed red in your hand, and
he bled.
That's what probably gave me stage 4 cancer. If we really want to,
probably the red 5 dye that gave you butt
that's
cancer.
Shit that makes
because you had him planted up your ass all day.
Every night, and not even when I didn't want to. My mom would make me. She'd be like, "Well, this is going up your ass, kid." But like there was. Is that the stuff that makes Skittles still shine? And that's now that. Did you hear about that? How Skittles are fucked now? It's man.
And you're a big Skittles guy, right?
I'm a big Skittles. I used to be. I can't anymore. I can't take any chances.
Come on, what's the point of living?
I know. I'll die.
You're staying alive to not eat Skittles.
To not eat Skittles. I fight cancer to not have a Skittle.
What's the point of that?
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
The cancer's already won.
Cancer's we're not gonna let it win. We're gonna eat Skittles. It's a rough time. Here we are. Cancer's rough.
Skittles to nowhere.
Skittles to nowhere. Skittles that don't shine. That's what he makes. Oh fuck! I want to dedicate this laughing at Trump getting raided.
Yeah.
But it could happen to anybody, Eddie.
It
could happen to anyone.
Anybody in Arkansas. The FBI could raid anybody in Arkansas.
They could just go, if they're raiding him. If they're going to raid him. Who knows what documents they want in my house? Yeah, that Sports Illustrated from '82. They're gonna come and get it.
They don't want all the newspaper you stuffed in your wall as insulation.
They're coming. They're coming to get you.
Oh my God!
If they can do it to him, well, he's also a criminal piece of shit, though. That's kind of the. But these are also the same people. This is the same people, the same group of people. Remember when the Patriot Act got passed? What was it? If you got nothing to hide, what are you worried about? Well, hey, you guys shut the fuck up about that pretty quick, didn't you?
And now they want to repeal the Espionage Act.
Right. Well, you can't have that.
They want to repeal it because that's the law that Trump is breaking. So Rand Paul was like, we need to repeal it. And I'm like,
maybe you should have repealed it before this stupid cunt took office, and then you.
But Rand Paul was all like, Snowden should do time because he broke the Espionage Act.
That's right. They were big on that.
But now they want to repeal it.
It's fascinating. I know it's
fascinating.
They're not a hypocritical cult at all. No.
I mean,
look at the gas prices because of Joe Biden. Look at the gas prices of Joe Biden. Anyway.
Imagine
Christmas.
The safe full of pictures with little boys that he has of everybody.
Oh God. That's what it is.
That's the only reason.
That's what's buried with Ivana right now.
There's just tons of pictures of Lady G with little boys.
I was about to say, Lindsey Graham is going to be like Dig Dug trying to get that casket. He's going to be fucking Dig Dugging that. He's going to be like Shovel Knight down there. Lady G's going to be fucking Dig Dug. He's going to be Dig Dugging the fuck out of it to get to that casket. Oh fuck! This is
fucking idiots.
Amazing. I love it. It's fucking hilarious. But it could happen to any of them. Yeah, if any of us broke the law that severely, sure could. Yeah, that's why you don't do that.
In here, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's why you don't break the law, you dumb fucks. It's that simple.
Just look at it and declassify it.
If he jizzes on the paper, then you can't classify it no more. It's got his cum on it. Okay, real quick. Let's say you're Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
And you're about to make a speech defending Trump.
Uh-huh.
Okay, which has happened. But before you go up, does he say yes? I just want to put yourself in Ted Cruz's shoes.
Oh, that's hard to do.
And Trump goes, Ted, one other thing. You got to tell him how good my cum tastes. All right, go get him. Does he do it? He has to, right?
My name's Ted Cruz, and my pronouns are...
Donald Trump's cum tastes great, and kiss my ass. And Donald Trump's cum is the best tasting cum.
He could walk out there with like a foam shooter like from Ghostbusters 2 filled with Donald Trump jizz, spray it all over CPAC, and they'd all be like... It'd
be like those Three Stooges gulping sound. Like that would be the noise it would make.
Oh, fuck.
But it's not a cult, Eddie. They
No,
just
not a cult,
they just
no.
want freedom. They just want to protect our country. That's all they want.
I love
That's all
America.
they want to do.
I love America because they're coming for your guns.
So they made Secret Wars just to sell the Secret Wars toys. That was the whole point.
That's just to sell the toys, and because they'd occasionally done the crossover events, but usually comics were not crossovers.
They didn't have them back then.
You didn't have team ups.
Every now and again, Spider-Man and his amazing friends or whatever would happen.
But you never had a big like Marvel team ups, and this is what they did. Let's do Secret Wars, team them all up, get the sales up, and then push these.
So they want an excuse, like how do we sell putting out a Daredevil and a Doctor Doom toy, right? Like, because they're not, that would just be Doctor Doom with the Fantastic Four. Right.
How do you make these toys play with each other when the stories never cross?
They don't cross at all. So here's what we do.
And it was a brilliant comic because, I mean, I'm sure our ramblers have read Secret Wars, but it's basically the Beyonder takes a group of heroes and a group of villains and throws them on Battle World.
Yep.
And they're like, fight, which is basically the kid becomes Beyonder and has
you just make them fight. Yeah.
And you make them fight.
It's genius.
It's a brilliant marketing strategy.
How great was that Captain America motorcycle?
Oh, so good.
Do you remember they had like
it
had like the geriatric seat next to it? So the hero could, like, Captain America's piloting the cycle, but then there's like this. All right, not too fast. Like, that seat. All right, Steve. Remember, just slow down.
There's no seatbelt on this thing.
There's no fucking seatbelt, dude. The fuck you doing?
It's so Professor X could sit in there and just be like, nah.
Okay, what? That was the dumbest thing, though. Why did any of them need a helicopter? I had the helicopter, but was it needed? When Iron Man and Falcon could just fly, just grab a few and just take off.
Or Storm could just lift you all up with the wind.
The wind, just here, guys. I could trust me. Just that would have been. Oh man, that was the one thing that was lacking was a Storm Secret Wars.
I'm trying to remember in that toy line. There were no female.
There was not one.
There were no female
I
toys.
Believe there was a one. Who did we have?
It was
Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Doom.
You had two Spider-Man because they wanted to sell two Spider-Man toys.
Venom.
The black suit.
The Venom.
The whole reason they made the black one is so you would have two Spider-Man toys to sell.
Yes.
You had Daredevil, Wolverine. I'm trying to think of all the heroes.
Kang
Captain
the
America,
Conqueror.
Falcon.
Yep. Hobgoblin had as a villain. Baron Zemo they had as a villain.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember this. I think
Doc
this
Ock.
is the cast.
Yeah, Doc Ock.
Yeah, so here's the cast. You ready? The two Spider-Men, Captain America, Daredevil, Falcon, Wolverine. Those are the heroes.
Yeah, you're right.
Then you have
no Mr. Reed, no Reed Richards, which is shocking.
No Reed. So yeah, Falcon, Daredevil, Cap, two Spideys, Wolverine. Then you have Kang the Conqueror, Magneto, without the cape, which I always thought was weird. It just looked odd. Dr. Doom, Hobgoblin, and Dr. Octopus, of course, and Baron Zemo. Wow. That was Baron Zemo was a great fucking figure.
He was a great
Baron Zemo figure. Ooh, God.
But they had go ahead.
No, Wolverine was one of the that I was aware of existing was one of the first variants because remember they had the Black Claw version. I believe there was a version that came with black claws, but I never got that one. I just had the silver claw. I think I found the black clawed one at like a flea market and I got it.
If I remember right, the heroes of Secret Wars, it was the X-Men, the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
It was the X-Men with Lockheed, the dragon. For some reason, Colossus had Lockheed.
Kitty Pryde's dragon.
Yeah, but Kitty Pryde wasn't there.
Right.
So you had the X-Men, Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and Hulk, who wasn't part of the Avengers at the time.
No, it wasn't.
Spider-Man.
It was weird that Doctor Doom came with a cape, but Magneto did not.
Right?
And it was also weird that remember the villains?
Doom came with the gun that would fit onto his little arm, thigh band.
His thigh band, and then Magneto and Kang had that weird little double-barreled pistol thing. Yeah. Remember that weird double? And then Kang had Kang and Magneto had that awesome big-ass square shield. Remember,
they all came with shields.
The shield.
They all
came with shields. The villains,
shields.
I think, had the square one. I never had Dr. Octopus. I just had Zemo, Doom, Kang, and Magneto. I never had Dr. Octopus.
I had Doc Ock. The problem with Doc Ock is his arms you play with him enough, his arms would fall off.
They'll fall right off.
The octopus legs.
I think I had all the good guys. I know I had Daredevil, Cap, Falcon, Iron Man.
I believe I had them all.
Yeah.
If I remember correct. I believe I had them all.
Wait a minute. There was more. Holy shit.
Did they do a second line or second wave?
So, Iceman?
I don't remember that.
I'm looking this up. I didn't have him. They had an Electro, and they had the Constrictor. I don't remember that motherfucker being part of that.
I don't remember that.
Man, let me look.
Was he even in Secret Wars? Was Constrictor in Secret Wars?
I don't even know.
Like Molecule Man was.
Like yeah, that's right. I know Iceman. Okay, let me see if we have. Holy shit, there was a lot more that we missed.
Damn.
Wait a minute. No, this is not it. Bullshit. These fucking they put in the Colossus from the X-Men line that was later on. They're fucking full of shit. All right, this might be it. That looks, there it is right there. There's that lineup. If any Ramblers knows, Ramble at theramblepod.com, but there's Iceman, Constrictor, Electro, Hobgoblin, Baron Zemo, Wolverine, Falcon, Daredevil, Dr. Octopus, Kang, Magneto, Dr. Doom, Black Suit, Spidey, Iron Man, Captain America, and regular Spider-Man. I think that's it. I think that's your, I had way less than I thought I did. I'll tell you that.
I didn't know there was that many.
Yeah. I had a lot less than I thought I did, boy. I tell you that much. Oh, nobody. Now, let me tell you, nobody collected Secret War figures better than me. Nobody.
I had the most.
Nobody. I had the most. I had the most. I had the best. And that's a very sad thing with these liberals. Joe Biden's America is making it really sad to go find the Black Claw Wolverine. You can't even find it anymore.
You can't do it.
Used to be able to.
It's probably in a container in China.
Probably somewhere in China right now with Hunter Biden's laptop. They got a lot of problems. All right, yeah, so there it is. Look at that. The Secret War. Man, maybe he buried all these unopened ones with Ivana right there. Maybe
that's what's in the casket.
That's what's in the casket.
That's what's in the casket.
They're not going to take those. I'll tell you that much. They're not going to get those.
They can take my freedom, but they won't take my Secret
corrupt
Wars.
FBI is not going to take. Yeah, so
Wars collection.
I don't remember Constrictor.
Beautiful gift from Kim Jong-un.
A great gift from a great man, a wonderful man. Well, there it is, baby. Now, look, I'm really sorry because this has been a fun one. I mean, we miss Cody, but it's been a fun one. But we have contractual.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Skeletor. With the recent events of the news cycle here on Earth, with our former great president being unlawfully raided by the FBI.
Horrifically.
Raided by the FBI for not doing anything wrong.
No, what has he ever done anything wrong ever, that guy? Probably not.
You probably can sympathize with the great former POTUS about being mistreated by law enforcement on Eternia, I would imagine.
Well, Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me. You know, I've got a bit of a reputation here as a bad man, as a not a good fellow, that kind of thing. And yes, sure, King Randor at times has sent, we don't really have a FBI per se, but he's sent elite group of intelligence organizations to try to come to Snake Mountain and try to dig up any dirt on me that they can. But you know what the problem is, Eddie? You know what the real problem is with their little mission is? They've never made it to Snake Mountain because he dispatches them from the hardest place to get out of, and that's He-Man's brother's pussy! They're still in there. Yeah, you get it? See what I see the joke there? They can't make their way out of their pussy. Still, they're probably dead now. You know what I mean? It's 30 years ago. They're probably still trying to find their way out of that cavernous hole.
All right.
Well, only Donald had known about that. He could have hit the stuff.
He could have hit his things. Oh my God, he could have
FBI
definitely
never would have found it.
My God,
I bury ex-wives in there all the time. If anyone wants to call me, I can help with that.
Yeah, I'm sure he can. Jesus Christ. God, who would even say yes to marrying Skeletor in the first place? I don't know.
I have you know, a lot of things men can't do is make it work with a stripper. The Big S certainly can.
Okay, there it is. There we
Wow.
go.
That's probably good.
But then he kills him and buries him. So has he really made it work?
And I guess from his point of view,
I guess from his perspective, it's a win. Jesus, what a vile. Anyway, go check out the Cinesnob podcast. Go follow. Get Cody on Rotten Tomatoes, so we can get. What are we doing? We're getting Journey to Hell.
Journey to Hell needs
Get
to
it
be
at
rated. We got to
1%?
get LaQuisha's got to get up
LaQuisha's got to get up
there.
there.
She's at 1%. She's sitting at 1% right now.
We got
and that's just unfair. That's a tragedy. You think Mar-a-Lago is a tragedy?
The fact that that 1%er, is one of those. It comes from the Both Sides Suck movie review. I think both sides are garbage. Yeah. Okay.
Sure, now pick a side.
But yet I only have one side. But anyway, Eddie, where can the fine folk find you?
You can find me 5 days a week on Patreon.com, The Ralph Report, and then Tuesdays, Fridays we got Ramble Radio, and then Wednesdays we got Ramble Propo.
Oh baby, look at that! You can find me in the same Ramble places. You can find Eddie and Cody. I'm also on Twitch, twitch.tv/Retro Rocha, 5:30 p.m. Pacific. Like Eddie said, these are your father's video games. And then I also got my YouTube channel up and running. And then the Smug Nerd every Monday on my social media with Eddie as a director. And I'm working on a new character that I'm going to start posting videos of up very soon. So we'll get that going. So just follow my social medias. You know where to find us. You know where to love us. We will see you tomorrow for another Ramble. Look at us.
Ooh,
yeah, be safe, everybody. Take care. Bye.